G'day. Man, I've been like pretty fucking lazy lately. For whatever reason, I deem December to be my lazy month of the year. Probably because of Christmas and it's just the end of the year. That's just how it is. That's what I've always done. I've always kind of turned my brain off for December. And so, even though I got shit to do and I got stuff to do, I'm kind of just lazy about it. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. You can have a month in the year where I allow it. But it's funny because as soon as I'm lazy and I'm not doing work, I'm not grinding as hard as I was, even though I'm still doing work, I'm still doing things. There's moments within my day where I just call it boredom or whatever you want to call it, where you're just not doing anything and you want to be doing something and you just kind of got a gap in time and you can't help but feel negative emotions in those windows of inaction. And it's a beautiful reminder that the true beauty in life, the true fulfillment and the excitement that I get from life, that I've learned, is in the action, is in the tough tasks that I have to do every day. It's in the gym, it's in the run, it's in the surf, it's in the computer when I'm working. It's when I've got my music, when I got my house music playing and I'm just grinding away. Those are the times when I'm the most happiness, because there's no anxiety, there's no depression, there's no sadness that can catch me while I'm just working, you know? I don't know if you've experienced the same thing. I don't know where you're at in your journey, but in terms of trying to make it as an entrepreneur, in health, wealth, family, connections, everything, living the best life that we possibly can, you're going to come across a point in your journey where you hate to not be working. It's like, that's where anxiety arises. That's where sadness arises, because you're just kind of aimlessly moving through life. So what I've learned on my journey of working hard and trying to get to a place where I have an abundance of wealth, love, happiness, health, everything. What I've learned is that the true fulfillment and what I'm looking for is in the tasks that I do every day. It's not in the end result. If you're constantly dreaming or thinking that some external thing, something external that is not within yourself is going to come and provide you some happiness and keep you content forever, then you're sadly mistaken. And I think most people understand this. Most people know this. But we get so wrapped up in social media and what other people are projecting onto us, whether it's their values through what they're saying to us, or it's from social media through gurus that we're watching online, or through people's accounts that we're watching on Instagram, which is just a glass case jar of their life, just the best moments sprinkled onto an Instagram page, and we think like, oh, our lives are so depressing because look at this person living an amazing life. It's that shit is toxic, and you need to not be influenced by that, because you're gonna start wanting those things. You're gonna start chasing having the Lambo, having the beautiful house on the palm, chasing what all these fucking entrepreneur gurus are projecting. And that's cool, that might make them happy. Or maybe that it's all bullshit, who knows? But ask yourself truthfully, like look within to yourself, what is going to make me happy? Truthfully, like what do I want? Do I want an empty fucking massive mansion with my 2 Lambos out front? Is that going to make me happy? Because what's actually going to make you more happy? If that is going to make you happy, if you've decided, yes, that's what I want, that's fine. But most likely, what's going to make you happy is the endeavors that you take in attaining that. It's going to be the process, the incremental steps to a better life. That is what's going to make you happy. You're never excited and ecstatic when you're moving at 150 miles per hour. It's the acceleration from 0 to 150. That is what provides us happiness. It's that feeling, it's that G-force, that moving quickly and progression, which is going to make you happy, which is going to make you feel fulfilled in life. So get the fuck off Instagram. Get the fuck away from what all these gurus and wealth advice people are going to tell you and flash their Lambos. It's not going to make you happy. It's only going to make you more sad, because it's going to make you feel like you're missing out on something, missing out on experiences that you cannot have. But those experiences aren't going to make you happy. It's the flashing dopamine on these social media pages that lights up your brain and makes you look around at your dull life and makes you think, fuck, I want that. But that's not what you want. That's, if you ask yourself truthfully, like, what is it that you actually want? Ask yourself. Because life really can be quite beautiful when you possess nothing. When you have nothing, life can be beautiful. When you have everything, life can be fucking complicated. Life can be difficult when you have everything, when you have all the stress and all the pressure of looking after people and providing for people with money and all this shit. Not saying it's not what you should be doing. But what I'm saying is, don't get wrapped up into what someone else's values are and replace them as your own. Confuse them as your own. Because are they really your values? Are they really what you actually want out of this life? And let me tell you something. If you're on Instagram and you're seeing someone else's values projected onto you, and you all of a sudden realize, oh, I want that. That is not a true desire of what you want. That is not coming from a true place within your heart. You need to turn it off. You need to turn it off. And you need to go for a walk. And you need to ask yourself, like, what actually is it that I want? What's going to make me feel fulfilled in this life? It's not some flashy shit on Instagram. That is not going to make me fulfilled. I know that. You know that. So ask yourself, what do you want? And then once you start to realize like what you want, then you can start to work towards that. And you're usually what you want is going to require some painful steps along the way, some things that you don't necessarily want to do, but it's in the pursuit of doing those things where you will find fulfillment and you will realize what you actually want, and it's fulfillment. It's purpose. You want to move every day with purpose. Even if that purpose is a small little purpose. You know, today I gotta send some emails. Whatever you gotta do. Whatever it is that you gotta do. Like, I mean, my day personally, like I've gymmed. I've got to eat right. I've got to have my creatine. You know, back on bulking season. Got to make sure all my positions in crypto are right. I don't have much to do today, but I've got a few little tasks, a few bills to pay. And it's like, those things, I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to go and sit down on my computer. But like, it's the pursuit of doing it and getting it done, which is what's going to make me feel fulfilled for today. It's writing out my tasks the night prior and waking up and doing every single one of them. Because if one of them is missed, that will eat at me. And there will be a moment where I'm sitting there and I don't have anything to do and I've procrastinated on one task. And usually, for whatever reason, when you start to procrastinate on something, you just kind of continue to procrastinate and you continue to push it away, and it eats at you. And that's where anxieties and And fears come from because you know that you can't trust yourself. And when you can't trust yourself, that's where you just feel like a little bitch. Like you don't stick to your word. And if you're not going to stick to your own word, then how is anybody else going to be able to trust you? How is anybody else going to be able to trust your word? They won't. You know, inspiration is perishable. So if you have inspiration, and I don't mean like universal connection inspiration, just anything, just if you have a surge of realization that you need to get something done, no matter what it is, you need to do it immediately, because you're not going to be feeling more inspired to do it tomorrow. When you get the motivation to do something, fucking do it right then and there. And yeah, something I've been neglecting is posting on YouTube. Yeah, been neglecting it, and I'm gonna start getting back into it because I enjoy it. I enjoy just sitting down, chatting shit, and emptying my brain, just emptying it onto here, and then posting it for people who can get some sort of benefit out of it. Even if it helps one person, that's fucking awesome. So this is what I've been procrastinating, and now I'm back into it, and I really want to see where I can go with it. So this is my first video back. It's good to be back. For people who used to watch me, aloha. And yeah, that's my video. I'm gonna head off and get my tasks done, and so should you. Adios.